Hi, Gaye DeRusso with the Majestic Rider. Okay, I did the lunging with her. I'll show you that in another video, but she's very sensitive, very aware. If you do it right, it's going to be magical. If you do it wrong, you're going to confuse her. So she watches every single thing you do. So you have to know that. So now I'm just going to show you some of the desensitizing, keeping her out of your space, and the groundwork. Okay. Good girl. Okay. Good job. Girl. All right. You're okay. Good girl. Good job. So you just got to do it slow and methodical. Good girl. Because she hasn't had this work done before. But she needs it. Good job. Pretty girl. Good. Yes, good girl. So you might not think the rope is doing much, but it is. It's building confidence. She understands I'm not hurting her or hitting her. And so we're starting to learn each other's language. And you do that on the ground. So I don't have my microphone on. So when you're doing groundwork with a new horse like this, start very slow, do everything gradual. So this is her second day. Yesterday it was even gentler. I made smaller circles, didn't do it with as much force, and I'm still not doing it with much force yet, but start very slowly. They don't know you, they don't know if they can trust you, and you don't want to scare them. You do this right, you build their trust. You do it wrong, you scare the horse, and it gets more and more nervous every day. It's you, usually. So start slowly, do the groundwork, don't worry about riding them yet. Build a relationship on the ground, and then you'll get to the riding part, okay? So now we're gonna do a little bit more desensitizing. Try and get a little closer so you can hear me. And I just try to use what I think they would see in like obstacle courses and things of that nature, or what they might see out on the trail. And we know everybody uses noodles in obstacle courses. Good girl. Good girl. Remember, I have a video on how to desensitize, which goes over my body and my breathing and all those things that you can watch. You just search it in my channel. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So you'll want to keep doing this with her when she goes back home, because again, this is a new horse to you, so you're going to do it different than me, and she's got to learn how you do it and that she's okay with it. She's not abused or anything, but so many gaited horses are abused. You really should start from the ground and build up their confidence in you. Just because you can ride them doesn't mean that they would trust you. Right? She's like, that's right, Gaye. Good girl. Good girl. My umbrella opened up. Girl. Good job. Really, she's a good girl. I know. What's she doing back there? And I always do it with the bag. You think horses are fine with bags, but the horses that have been abused, usually when you pull out a bag, they freak out because someone has smashed them with it or they smashed them in the head or chest. So if you go like that, they freak. That's how you know. Girl. Is there food in there? Not yet. Good girl. I got him. Got him. So of course I did the umbrella yesterday, so she's cool with it, right? You're cool with it. Good girl. So that would freak a lot of horses out. Not you. Not even the bag. You got two things blowing. If a horse is bred well, it has a good temperament, and it's started well, this is usually how they are. They're not all freaked out like you think they would be. That's usually a horse that had a lot of shortcuts done. Nobody's trained it, showed it anything. Those are the ones that are really afraid, or they've been beaten up, right? Good girl. Okay. Girl. But I mentioned that because so many of these gaited horses are abused. Training is very short. They don't understand things, and they get passed around to beginners, and they have no education, and that's why things are going so south usually. Just water bottle, everybody drops them, so I always throw it over them. You want to eat it? You can eat it. There you go. Let's take care of that. Good girl. Yeah. Remember, I didn't just randomly start rubbing this on her. I did this yesterday a bunch with her first. Good girl. And then you can tell she already trusts me. Right? There you go. Look at that. Oops. Look at that. What is that? Okay, now we're going to do lateral flexion. Good girl. Yes, you're so sweet. Good girl. One more. Good job. Good girl. And they will get distracted, so sometimes it takes a minute. It's normal. It's just like you being distracted while you're reading. Good girl. Oh, good girl. That was a good one. That was a good one. There you go. Good job. That was so good. You did a good girl. Good girl. Come on. There you go. Good girl. Now we're going to disengage the hindquarters. I'm going to use the back of my stick because I'm lazy. Good girl. It's all right. You're okay. Good girl. So she gets jumpy, just reassure her. Over. And then you don't quit when they're jumpy. You do it over and over until they do it calmly. That's when you quit. Good job. Good girl. So see, she tries really hard to do the right thing. She's like, oh, I get it. Takes a minute, right? Takes a minute. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. Okay. Let's back up from wiggle the back. Good girl. Back. Good girl. Ready? Back. Good girl. Back. Good girl. Back. Good job. teach them wiggle the rope because then you can back them up even when you're far away from them, or you can back them out of the trailer if you don't want to get in the trailer. Back. Good girl. And I wiggle it this way and then I just wave the rope underneath it. She's very smart. Other horses you have to use a stick to help you. Back. Good girl. Back. Good girl. So when you walk you want to keep a bubble around yourself, and I'll make another video on this, but you want a bubble so the horse can't get in your space. That way they can't hurt you. Horses don't know that you're not quick and we're slow, and they're 1,000 pounds. And we can't get out of the way quick enough for them not to kill us, although their other horsey friends can usually. So teach them to stay out of your space. So when I'm walking, I'm going to wiggle the rope if she gets too close. Good girl, back. Good job. Good girl. So I keep them back, and then you can use this to help you if they ever got too close. If you want to back up and she's not going, just swing this. And if it's a sensitive horse, if you swing it at their chest, they'll back off. You can come now. Come on. Good girl. So always make sure you can keep the horse out of your space. And when she goes to her new owner, if she doesn't keep her out of her space, keep her 2 feet out of your space, she's not gonna respect you as much as a leader. A lot of people say my horse doesn't need to respect me, and that's okay. That's what you want. I do. I don't want them to trample me. I need to be able to walk them on trail and keep them behind me in case I'm going down a single track or we're climbing through the woods over trees. We do some more extreme stuff. And so our horses have to go where we put them. I always like to have them go behind me first, make sure that's real solid before I have them come up next to me if I want them to walk there. So now I'm going to do the follow pressure. So we're going to wrap the rope around her. This is helpful if you're going to pony horses, so they get used to that rope hitting them in their hind legs and knowing which way to go if you pull on them, even if you're not in front of them. Good girl. Good girl. You're so smart. You're so smart. You are. Yes, they were all your smartness. Good girl. Good girl. So yesterday was the first day I did it with her. When that rope went behind her legs, she went like this and was shaking all over the place. See, but now she knows it's not going to hurt her, and she knows what she's supposed to do. So since she knows what's expected of her, she's not so nervous anymore. Many times they don't know what's expected of them because nobody's trained them. The gaited horses. Look, she figured it out before I even got it over her butt. Good girl. So now we're going to try it the other way. And the first time, many times they get confused and go the wrong way. Good girl. Where are you going? See if you're still on the camera. Good girl. You almost went the wrong way. It's okay. So mares are smart and sensitive. Just go slow with them. See, she's already watching which way I'm putting the rope. She's going the wrong way. It's okay. Good girl. Slowly get it there. Good job. You're so smart. One more time. One more. Okay? Good girl. So that way, again, if a rope gets wrapped around or they get loose and the rope is pulling on them, they know what to do. I'll let her in my space if I pull her in. Otherwise, if I push her out, she's not allowed back in my space, because then she would be confused. So set the rules, keep the rules, stay consistent, and then, you know, if they're not doing it right, correct them over and over until they actually do it well. So she's doing really well with this. So now we're going to do the under saddle, and then we'll keep adding more to the groundwork. Oh, I'm going to try the tarp. I forgot about that, right? Let's see. You can't just do what I'm doing. I can read her language. We've already formed a relationship, so I can see kind of how far I can push it. And even I make mistakes, and sometimes we push it too far. So if she starts getting nervous, I'll back off. Good girl. Okay. Good girl. Okay, now we're going to walk a little. If it falls off or something, she might freak out. So make sure you're not right directly in front of them. Good girl. Good job. So now I'm going to open it up a little bit because it'll actually help it stay on her back better. Good girl. Girl, let's just stay here first. So again, as she jumps, she's usually going to jump forward to get away from it. So don't be right in front of them. Good girl. And just make it pleasant. You could feed them cookies, scratch them, just get them used to the thing moving around on. This way, if you ride with a raincoat or you put a slicker or something on top of them because it's pouring, you're not going to freak them out. You don't want to just do those things. Good girl. Okay, so we're going to try and walk and see what happens. Good girl. Good job. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. So it's falling off behind her, so I'm going to take it off. Good girl. So overall, she did really well. Now we'll see if she can walk on it a little bit. But be very careful that their shoes don't get stuck on this. So when I'm stepping on it so she sees, because I can tell she trusts me. There it goes. Good girl. Good job. You touched it. Good girl. Good job. investigating. She has no fingers, so all she has is her mouth, her nose, her eyes, and her feet. Good girl. Then when she's done playing around, then I'll ask her to go a little further. But she's got to do her own safety check. We haven't known each other very long. Okay, you ready? Get out of the way so they don't jump on you. Good girl. Good job. Too many people rush them. Some people go too slow. You got to go right in between. You got to have some feel and timing, right? Or someone to instruct you. Oh, girl, what a good girl you are. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You did so good. You did so good. You're just standing on it. You're just standing on it. Yes. Good girl. You can do it now. Good girl. Good girl. Remember, it's best to take a long time on the ground. Don't rush the riding. We already know she's been ridden. She's saddle broke. She's got to learn some stuff, but there's no rush. There's no rush. Nope, 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 nope. Make this fun. Yeah, this is fun. Play with the tarpy. Okay, can you come over? Red Rover, Khalessi, come over. Good girl. You get in the game. You get in the game. Right in the game. Okay. Good girl. And that, my friends, is how you build trust in your horse. Spend time, take it easy. Again, if it's gaited and it's scared, just pretend it's totally unbroken, restarted, because that's usually what it needs. Right? All right, say goodbye. Remember to like and subscribe.